Tea at the Treedome. Chapter 7. SpongeBob imagined himself turning the knob to the heavy steel door and plunging into wonderful slippery seawater. Just then Sandy reappeared holding a clear glass vase filled with the sea flowers. "Why, these flowers are just beautiful," the squirrel said as she set the vase down on the picnic table. "And they'll live much longer in a vase full of ice cold water." "I don't need it. I don't need it," SpongeBob thought to himself, repeating the phrase over and over, staring at the vase of flowers in front of him. A vase filled with water and cubes of ice. Ice water. SpongeBob felt like crying, but he was so dried out he had no tears left. "So tell me about yourself. It must be fascinating being a sea critter," Sandy said brightly, trying to make conversation. "Some days are better than others," SpongeBob rasped. "I can't imagine growing up under the ocean. I grew up in wide open spaces where I could run and jump in the sun," Sandy continued dreamily, letting her voice trail off. "SpongeBob?" she asked, waving a paw in front of his slack-jawed face. Ding! A bell went off from inside Sandy's kitchen. "Oh, there's the cookies," she announced, running back to the tree. "Be right back." "I don't need it. I don't need it," SpongeBob whispered over and over again. Before him sat the vase. Beads of liquid condensation slid down one side of the glass, pooling at the bottom on the table. Silence. I need it!" SpongeBob screamed, blasting off like a rocket into the hot Texas air. He shot straight up into the sky, bounced off the roof of the Treedome, and landed in a crouch next to the vase of water. Wheezing in triumph, he snatched the container and threw away the flowers. Picking up the vase in both hands, he was ready to guzzle. Knock, knock, knock! SpongeBob ignored the sounds. He knew that Patrick was watching his breach of social etiquette with an expression of sheer horror. "No!" the starfish yelled. As he jumped up and down outside the dome, SpongeBob managed to turn his dry, brittle neck and look at his friend. "No, SpongeBob, no, stop! Pinky out! Pinky!" Patrick cried in a faint voice that was muffled by the thick plastic of the protective dome. SpongeBob didn't care. He greedily gulped down the soothing ice water. But the puny vase full of water was not enough to quench his need for water. He was a sponge. Sponges need water, and lots of it. Everybody knew that. Air, phooey, bring on the liquid refreshment. SpongeBob ran to the exit only to find the way out blocked by his best friend. "Where do you think you're going?" Patrick asked. Stay tuned for Chapter 8 coming up soon.